and that is also that will also gives you good energy, and it promotes your hormone production also, and it also treats heart diseases. So coming to fiber, so fiber mainly helps in weight management. Taking fiber in too much quantity is also a problem, and it will have some digestive issues. And for fiber absorption, you need lot of liquid intake also. So sometimes it may cause dehydration, and you may feel some stomach upset or discomfort when you take a lot of fiber. So try to take it in a limited quantity. Like you can have like 1-2 cups of vegetable curry in a for lunch, and some boiled vegetables for breakfast, and some amount of fruits and vegetables, so that your fiber daily intake of your fiber is covered there. So that will regulate your blood sugar levels, and it also helps in weight management. Generally, when you take high fiber foods, that will help in burning fat, and that will help in losing weight also. So it will also the proper amount of fiber helps in digestion also, and the fiber helps in absorbing other nutrients which we get from other food items. And try to include a lot of vegetables and fruits, so that your so that it will improve your health, and it will regulate your blood sugar levels also. And apart from this macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, protein, we need some other vitamins and minerals also, which are as important as macronutrients. So there are some essential vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin D, B12, calcium, and iron. So many of us are getting deficient in vitamin D, B12, calcium, and iron. Recently, we have conducted a corporate camp. There we have seen most of the employees there are having this vitamin D and B12 deficiency. 90% of the employees are having this. So because daily life, we are not getting time to expose ourselves to sun. Just wake up in hurry, we will go to our office, and later in the evening we come home. There is less exposure to the sun, and that is the main cause of vitamin D deficiency. So the main source of vitamin D deficiency is sunlight. Try to exercise, and try to expose yourself to sun while exercising. Okay, so that will give that is a main source, and that is enough source for to get your daily vitamin D. And some food items are also rich in vitamin D, such as milk, yogurt, mushroom, eggs, salmon, fish, etc. So these kind of foods are rich in vitamin D. And when you get this vitamin D deficiency, there will be a pain in your bone, muscle weakness, and there will be muscle cramps, muscle spasms, and that will also affect your mental health. Like it may cause depression also. Sometimes with no cause, no reason, you may feel low. That might be because of the low vitamin D levels. So try to consult a dietitian. See, consulting a health professional will definitely uh, helps you to overcome these deficiencies and get good health. Consult your dietitian at least for a month, and get some good diet advice, and get some list of foods which are good in vitamin D, rich in vitamin D, calcium, iron, and all. So, and we also have not many blogs in our website. You can just go through that. There is a blog on vitamin D, B12 deficiency also. You can just go through that, and get some inputs on your deficiencies. And coming to B12, like most of the um, uh, vegetarians will be having these B12 deficiencies, because mostly we get B12 from the non-veg, that is chicken, egg, fish, and even some vegetables also contain B12. The spinach, mushroom, beetroot, potatoes. So these kind of vegetables are rich sources of vitamin B12. Try to include it in your diet, because on regular basis we need to add these food items to our diet, so that we may not get low in our vitamins and minerals. And this vitamin B12 deficiency also causes weakness, tiredness, and lightheadedness, and also try to have a good amount of B12 rich foods in your diet. And coming to calcium, calcium is another important mineral which we require to in our daily diet. Like this is like we get calcium from some dairy products, mainly from vegetables, curd and beans, figs, etc. And this also helps in helps for our dental health and bone health also. It improves, like, and deficiencies may like if you are deficient in calcium, you may get tired easily. See, morning your energy levels in the morning will be different, and your energy levels in the evening will be different. Like when you are lacking this calcium, vitamin D, B12 deficiencies, you may not get that, you may not be that energetic whole day. In the morning, your energy levels will be high, but when you're done with all your work, the end of the day, you will be tired. And even in between also, you may get this tiredness, dizziness, muscle spasms, weak bones, and all. See, calcium deficiency also causes insomnia. Like you may not get enough sleep. You may not get sleep. When you are trying to sleep, like when you turn off your lights, when you're trying to sleep, also you don't get to sleep. So this is also might be because of calcium. So try to have good amount of calcium in your diet. And coming to iron, most of the women are having this iron deficiency anemia nowadays. Like iron, try to have good amount of iron rich foods in your diet. Some of the iron rich foods are spinach, quinoa, dates, legumes, pumpkin seeds, quinoa, broccoli, dark chocolate. All these are rich in iron. Most of the women are anemic, that mostly it would be helpful for the women to having these foods in their diet. And iron deficiency, the symptoms of iron deficiencies are shortness of breath, headache, heart palpitation, dry and damaged hair. Most of the women will be coming to me and asking, like, I have a lot of hair fall. So try suggest me something for this. So see, not only one food item will not help you to overcome your problem. There should be a balanced diet. You should have a good amount of carbohydrates, good amount of proteins, fats, vitamin D, B12, iron, calcium. Everything has to be there in your diet. Then only it will be helpful to get good health. Also to deal with this hair fall, brittle nails, and this dry skin, and also everything plays major role in treating these things. So now coming to the main thing, water. This is something very important. Like most of us like are busy, and we are not that conscious to drink water for every 1 hour 2 hours. So we will be busy with our works. After having food, we may have one glass of water. Maybe in the early morning we have one glass of water. So hardly few people will be hardly taking some 4 or 5 glasses water in a day. So that will definitely spoil your health. It will cause electrolyte imbalance. When you are not taking enough water, it will cause electrolyte imbalance. When you are taking too much water, also it will cause electrolyte imbalance. And take it in a proper way. Like for example, one kg body weight requires 35 ml of water. So in that way, you calculate and take a good amount of. For example, if you're weighing 50 kgs weight, you may require some 2 to 3 liter of water per day. So calculate it that way and have good amount of water, and try not to take too much water because it will cause over hydration and it will affect on your kidneys, and there will be increased urination during nights, and that will cause sleep disturbances. And also it is important to have a proper amount of water, which uh, which helps you to flush away any kind of toxins from your body. Trust me, like water has the ability to flush away any kind of toxins from your body. That will also keeps you hydrated, and it is good for your skin health. It is good for your kidneys, and most of the women will be having urinary tract infection. So have good amount of water. That will your UTI will be cured with water itself instead of taking medication, antibiotics, and all. If you're taking good amount of water, not only water, you can take it in the form of fluids like buttermilk or some soaked chia seeds water, some barley water. Like any kind of liquid you can take, but take 2 to 3 liter of liquids per day. And and most of the people will not will take water only after brushing their teeth. And like it is really helpful when you take 1 glass of water before you brush. As soon as you wake up, take a glass of warm water followed by normal temperature water, the 2 glasses of water in the morning. You know that will increase your immunity. That will definitely help to increase your immunity. Have water before brushing, and then after food, try to have only 2 sips or 3 sips of water, because that is not that good to have water immediately after taking food. Wait for like take 2 to 3 sips of water, and then later you can have, after 15-20 minutes, you can have a glass of water. Like for every 1 or 2 hours, you can have a glass of water. So this also helps in digestion. And water will also help in weight management. For example, when you are trying to lose weight, when you are taking high fiber food, that will help in burning fat. So now the fat cell consist of fat and toxins. When you're taking good amount of fiber, good amount of complex carbohydrate and protein, your fat will be burned. But what about the toxins? The fat will be converted to energy. But whatever the toxins, when you're taking good amount of water, then only your toxins will be flushed from your body, and it will help in losing weight. So it is very important to have adequate water uh, along with your proper balanced diet. Now coming to adequate sleep. So sleep is also factor element, the essential element when we talk about lifestyle. Usually, like nowadays, before going bed, it became compulsory for us to scroll our phone, watching Instagram, Facebook. So this has become our daily habit before going bed. So we may not say good night to our partner or our family member, but definitely we take our phone and we will scroll and then we sleep. This is something we need to avoid before going bed, and try to limit the usage of phone and laptop. And this will also, like if you are not getting enough sleep, this will also cause weight gain. Now, weight gain means it is not like a gradual weight gain or something. Like there will be a drastic weight gain because there will be a hormonal imbalance when you are not getting adequate sleep. So this will cause to weight gain, and mostly when those are not having adequate sleep, their BMI is like they are falling in a grade 3 category obesity. So sleep is that important. And when you are not getting enough sleep, that will also lead to some chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension also. And even it leads to cardiovascular disease. People who are going to bed late night and wake up in the morning at 5 or 6, this less sleeping hours leads to cardiovascular disease. Even if you're sleeping more than 9 hours, that is also a problem. If that will build up calcium in your heart arteries, and then the less flexibility in your leg arteries. So they should, like an adult requires 7 hours of sleep per night. So this keep this on your mind, and try to have adequate sleep. So if you are having good sleep, like good hours of sleep, that will improve your memory power, and you can able to concentrate more on the things, like it might be your daily routine work or your job or whatever it may be. There will be a good concentration on the things, and it will promote your heart health. Even it is good for the weight management. When you are trying to lose weight, compulsory you should get 7 hours of sleep per night. Then only there won't be any hormonal disturbances, because of the hormonal imbalances, mainly because of hormonal imbalance, you are gaining weight. And some foods which are which promote good sleep. There are some foods like which are they usually don't get that much of melatonin hormone from the foods. Melatonin hormone is a hormone responsible for sleep cycle, sleep and wake cycle. This is the hormone plays major role in this sleep cycle. So this is the hormone we get very little from the foods such as milk and tart cherries and some almonds. So these are some foods from only some amount of melatonin we get from these foods, but mostly melatonin is produced from our body when we turn off the lights and try to sleep in the dark room. So when there are the when even when we turn on the lights also, that will cause sleep disturbance. So to produce the melatonin hormone, you have to turn off your lights and try to sleep in a dark room. So, and proper adequate sleep will improve your mental health also. That will help in managing stress. So try to have 7 hours of sleep per night and try to stay healthy. And coming to the mental health, so what are the factors affect mental health? There are five factors which affect mental health: biological factors, environmental factors, lifestyle factors, social, physiological. So biological factor might be like, for example, if you are till that time you are not having any health issues. Suddenly you have been diagnosed with some diabetes. Now your HbA1c is 7. Now the tension starts. Array, what happened to me? What is happening with me? Like now, that will build up the stress levels. That will affect your mental health. So these are the biological factors, and some environmental factors. You might be staying in uh, the environment, there is no peace. In some families, there will be frequent fights and quarrels, so that also causes some stress. And the lifestyle, whatever the lifestyle we are leading, the poor diet, you can say, poor in like physical activity, or the inadequate sleep, or we can say social factors like maybe the tensions of job tension or something like that, and psychological factors. All these comes under mental health. So these are the factors affecting mental health. So what can we do? To get a good mental health, we can switch to some good physical activity. And for example, if you are dealing with some health issue, then see, I have given you an example of diabetes. If you are recently diagnosed with diabetes, you are worried about it. Think about the children who are having cancers at the age of 5 years, 6 years. What about them? So think in that way, and try to overcome such stress. And there is nothing like, if you are not diagnosed with it, you can prevent it. If you have a family history, or if your lifestyle is not that good, you can make some changes to your lifestyle. And if your parents are diabetic, you can make some lifestyle changes, and you can prevent it. If you are already diagnosed with it, then also no problem, you can manage it. Okay, you can manage it with proper diet and exercise. So motivate yourself in that way, and try to stay away from toxic people, toxic relationship. If something which is affecting your mental health, try to avoid it. Try to switch to a good lifestyle where you can get good mental health. And there will be some like what is causing more stress, what is affecting your mental health. Like if you are having lot of stress in your life, then try to mingle more with the more with family or friends, instead of staying alone, or instead of isolating yourself. Try to have good relation with your family and friends. There will be some or the other person whom you feel comfortable sharing your thoughts, sharing your pain or anything. So that would help to build your mental health. And stay away from the people who always criticize you. Try to avoid talking to them, and try or limit talking to them. Try to stay away. It would be better if you can stay away. And even like even when some conflicts occurs in relationship, that also affects your mental health. So try to manage this stress with some coping mechanisms. Like even if you are facing some difficulties in everybody's life, there will be some difficulty. Without difficulty, nothing will go smooth in anybody's life. There will be some hurdles coming. So we have to know the coping mechanism. If you are getting stressed out, then breathe, take a breathe out. Do such kind of coping mechanism. That comes under coping mechanism. Okay, to some sort of like breathing, or just stay calm for 5 minutes, or count some numbers. So this will help to reduce your stress and keeps you calm. And so everybody want to stay fit and healthy. Everybody wanted to exercise. Everybody wanted to have good diet. This will be there in our mind, but we may not be able to do that because of our busy lifestyles, or few people doesn't know what to eat, how to exercise, or a lack of knowledge maybe. And there will be some social influences, emotional factors. So we maybe because of these reasons, we may not be able to get into good lifestyle. So if you're lacking in motivation, so find your motivation. For example, if your sugar levels are, if you are recently diagnosed with diabetes and your HbA1c is 7, now your target should be 5.8, which is a normal HbA1c. Like you should get it to 6 or 5.8, something like that. Keep one target and try to achieve that target. Motivate yourself. Why have you started exercising? Why have you started following a proper diet? Why have you started sleeping on time? So there should be a reason for anything we are doing. So that is the reason for what, like if your health is your concern, if you want to lose weight, if you want to look slim and good, like health, if you want to be healthy, that is the reason you have started exercising, started diet. Then try to keep it in your mind every time, whatever you may be doing. So keep that in your mind and motivate yourself. And I understand that we are busy nowadays. Because of this busy lifestyle, we may not get time to exercise, time to prepare some good food for ourselves. Like sometimes we don't even carry our lunch box, but try to schedule it. Like there are some easy recipes also, which we can, some healthy easy recipes are also there, which will hardly take some 10 to 15 minutes to cook, which you can carry for your lunch. So always try to prefer home food instead of having something high calorie outside. So try to schedule it one day prior, so that you can make the things on time, and you can schedule it well. And some people doesn't know, like what food they need to take, and what contains what, like what is rich in carbohydrate, what is rich in protein. They need to educate yourself. So try to log into our website. There are not many blogs we have written and posted in it. So you can just go through our website, go through the blogs which we have written. There are many things. There is a good knowledge for you. We have written on good lifestyle and disease management, like for diabetes, hypertension. So there are many blogs in the website. Just go through that. You will get good knowledge about the food items and all. And then, or otherwise, you can even fix a consultation with dietitian and get your personal diet chart, so that you will have a good balanced diet, and that enhances your health. And social influences. This is the this is a challenge really, that we sometimes we go attend some parties, and there they offer something, some food. For example, if you are trying to lose weight, you are on a strict diet, and now there some sudden party has come up and you went there. Now you cannot avoid eating there, so you have to eat, or you have to drink something there. So in that cases, what do you do? That is a question up to you, like whether you explain them politely, or you choose some other food which is there, or this is also a challenge. So to overcome this, you need to surround yourself with the support. Better you talk to them, or better you stick to yourself, something, find out a way, and something you need to do to stick to your diet and all. So sometimes we cannot avoid. The one thing I can tell you, like when you are not able to avoid this, for example, if you are on your weight loss journey and you are not able to avoid, you have eaten something high in calorie. So in that case, you can, the next day you can balance your calories. If you're having high calorie food tonight, then the next day cut your calories. Try to have a good amount of liquids, soups, smoothies, so that the calorie will be balanced. There won't be a weight gain for the third day. So then now coming to emotional factors. So sometimes when we are feeling low, we don't feel like to talk anybody. We isolate ourselves. That will really build up your stress, and that is something unhealthy to your mental health. Try to express yourself. You might be having some close family member or some close friend. Share your feelings with them. That will give good relief for you. And seek help. Sometimes you don't see mental health is not something that you can sorry, there was some interruption. So where we are talking about emotional factors. So when you're going through some stress or something, try to seek help. There is nothing wrong to go and meet a psychiatrist when you're getting depressed or anxiety. If you leave it like that, that may develop, and that may lead to some other health. That will worsen your health, but that won't help you. Okay, try to seek help, express your emotions, express your feeling to somebody close to you. If that doesn't work out, go and consult a psychiatrist. So, and the financial constraints, like few people may like cannot afford like going gym, like they need to spend some money there. And some like if you wanted to get good diet, you need to buy some food items. So few people few people might be low in budget. So that is also one of the challenge which you face when you are trying to get it change your lifestyle. So there are some things which we get in free, like sleeping on time. This will not cost you. Okay, so you can sleep on time. And even there are some foods which are not that costly. Like you can try those foods. And is, for example, if you are having rice daily or having normal white rice, generally we cook white rice at home. Instead of taking white rice, try to take brown rice, which is compared to white rice. Brown rice is not that costly. Okay, the amount will be somewhat near to somewhat same. Okay, so try to even you can talk about this with your dietitian. You can ask your dietitian to plan a diet in your budget, so that dietitians will help you to see. Our main motive is to give you a good health. We provide you a very good diet chart which enhance your health. So we have no problem to provide you a diet chart with low budget food items. Okay, in this way also we can help you to overcome this challenge. Okay, so all these whatever we have discussed, the lifestyle changes, exercise, diet, adequate sleep, and mental health, so all these comes into your good lifestyle. So see, after listening to this, you may be motivated to start your exercise, to be conscious your diet, and uh, to um, uh, to uh, to do something to improve your mental health and all. But what after 1 or 2 days? So health a healthy lifestyle is not a one time event. It's a journey that requires ongoing commitment and dedication. Motivate yourself, and try to uh, try to do this on a regular basis. It is not a 1 day or 2 day thing, 2 days thing, but this will definitely improves your health. uh, and this will definitely helps you to overcome some chronic diseases, to deal with some chronic diseases. Definitely lifestyle changes will help you. So try to inculcate a good lifestyle, good amount, good diet, and good lifestyle changes, and try to join some exercise, and try to do this on a regular basis and see the change. Definitely this will improve your health, this will build your energy levels, this will promote your mental health. All there are a lot of benefits with this. So so have a good start, and have good health. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shravanthi. That was a great webinar, a great insights to our nutrition. So we have few questions. We'll take a little bit of your time, but so let's take those questions. So first question is, how can we regulate our healthy lifestyle while working? So how can we create the balance between work and
Yes, we should have a proper planning. So if you set a proper schedule, like at what time you need to wake up and at what time you need to start from home, and if see you can start with 10 minutes of exercise, 15 minutes of exercise. If you have to leave home at 8 o'clock and reach your office by 9, like if it like the 1 hour is your traveling time. If you had to reach your office by 9, you may have to start at 8 o'clock. So manage in that way. You can wake up around 6 o'clock or 5:30 or something like that. So schedule it priorly, and that will help you to start and make changes in your lifestyle though you are working, because work is important and simultaneously your health also important. If your health is better, then you can work more. So try to make some changes, schedule it priorly. So what need to be cooked for the next day, what exercise need to be done, and how much time, write make a note of the things, schedule your timing, and so that you can have a proper schedule, and accordingly you can go.
Thank you so much. So, I would like to ask the next question. So, what are specific foods, or should I say, lifestyle that a working woman should opt for in a daily purpose life?
Yeah, generally for working women, they need to focus more on their vitamin D, because they might not getting time to go out and exercise. They might be doing some with indoor exercise or something like that, because they need to cook, they need to do some other household activities also. They have some responsibilities, so considering that, they might be not going out, like going to gym or going out to park or walk or exercise. So in such cases, they might be falling deficiency of they might be getting deficient in vitamin D. So in that case, like try to have good amount of vitamin D, B12, iron in your diet. Like have more amount of green leafy vegetables, at least thrice in a week. You can add green leafy vegetables to your diet, and have good amount of fruits. Like you can carry it even if you're not getting time at home, carry it, and try to have fruits only in the morning at between 10:30 to 11 a.m. Do not have fruit along with your breakfast or along with your lunch or dinner. If you are a fruit lover, have fruits for your breakfast, but don't mix your fruit with your breakfast. Have only fruits or have only breakfast for your breakfast. You can carry it. In that way, you can manage.
Thank you so much, Shravanthi. So, if anyone else have any more questions, you can directly unmute yourself and ask. And go ahead, you can ask. So that we all thank you all for your patience and for listening to our webinar. Stay tuned. You can anytime come to our Assurance by Nano Health website and get all the insights about it. Please do read our blogs, any disease you want to read about, any conditions. So stay tuned, and thank you all for today.